YouTube, what is going on this morning? Welcome aboard, everybody. Drunk Pilot here. Hope you guys are doing well on this Sunday. We are sitting here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We've got the Phoenix A320. We're going to be flying as Avianca 146, doing a Simbit World Sunday flight from Bogota to Cancun. 3 hours and 3 minutes in the air, 36,000 feet. Let's see, what else? We're gonna be taking on about 24,000 pounds of fuel, 150 passengers. Got a lot of details from FSExpo, a lot of cool announcements coming up, so stick around. I'll be going over some releases, some products coming out. I've got a little bit of details on FS 2024, so without further ado, let's hop on into it and see what's going on. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning here, my time. So I have set around 4 o'clock here on the sim. Batteries on, external power on. Let's go ahead and get some lighting up in here. Nav lights can come on and wing lights. Preliminary check. Thrust levers idle. Engine master 1 and 2 are off. Engine mode selector is normal. Ground spoilers are down and disabled. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. Weather radar predictive wind shear off and off. Landing gear lever is down. And windshield wipers are off. So now that I've done all that, let's go ahead and get my FS2 crew running. I must have had a bug crawl in my mouth last night or something. I'm coughing a lot. All right, let's start setting up.
Roger.
Yeah, you better listen. Avianca 146. Boom. Go ahead and take a look at the overhead here. Oxygen crew supply, flight recorder ground control. Do a little testy test. Good to go there. Armor emergency exit lights. No smoking can go into auto. And everything else should be good up there. Get a quick listen to our ATIS.
Landing and departing runways 14 right, 14 left. Transition level 190. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for El Dorado. Advise on initial contact you have information Echo.
Echo.
El Dorado Airport information Echo. 0902 Zulu. Wind 330 at 4 few clouds at 2000. Ceiling 8000 broken. Temperature 13. Dew point 12. QNH1027. Landing and departing runways 14 right,
1027?
14 left. Transition level 190. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for El Dorado. Advise on initial contact you have information.
Go ahead and take a look at our CDU. We will initialize our flight. We will initialize our flight. Here we go.
Look, I know you miss her, man. But you can't keep doing this to yourself.
Tulum is going to be our alternate.
Meanwhile, you're out there just walking the streets at night.
And let's go ahead and pull our flight plan here. Get our loading done. Uh-oh. What are you doing? $23873 looks good. 5261 looks good. Passengers 150. Go ahead and load. And request this guy.
Go ahead. Hi there.
Flight number Ava
Once it's completed. Roger.
146. Cost index of 5. Pretty sure. 5360. All right, I guess I'll do it. All right, we've got alignment going. Winds are in there. We're about ready for clearance. Bogota clearance delivery Avianca 146 with information Echo requests clearance to Cancun.
Avianca 146, El Dorado delivery. Information Echo correct. Expect runway 14 left. Dock 4 Romeo departure with the Fossil transition. Squawk 0434.
Clear to Cancun via the Tuck 4 Romeo departure. Vessel transition. Runway 14 left, squawk 0434, Avianca 146.
Avianca 146, read back correct.
All right.
Contact ground 122.75 when ready for pushback or engine start.
122.75, Avianca 146. All right, 14 left. Tuck 4 Romeo, Vassal transition. And Cancun arrival. Right. Sigma 2 Golf. Okie dokie. What is going on with my track IR? Come on, buddy. What are you doing, dude? Why is my back door open? Go ahead and close that bad boy. Pretty quiet here. Hi. Not a lot of action going on at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. All passengers are now on board.
We're still waiting on ground to send us up the load sheet.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up. You still have time to do the welcome announcement.
Yeah.
That can pass some of the time.
Good morning from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight. I hope you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit.
Why are
Once we're
you
airborne, we'll be climbing to our
not
cruise
even
level
gonna
of
ask?
36,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly. We're not expecting any delays. The cabin crew will start securing the cabin once the aircraft has pushed back from the stand. As we make our way to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. The wind forecast during our cruise looks very favorable, so we expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date should there be any changes.
Of course.
The
Hi,
ground
the
crew have
security
finished
and
loading the
safety
aircraft,
check
so
are
if you
all
could get
done.
yourself seated
Are
and
we good
secure,
to start
we'll be able to
boarding?
get going straight away.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much for flying with us,
Okay.
and I hope you enjoy the flight.
The case is that we are humans and we are much more adaptable to our environment than the computer is to its own.
So we have 1 day until the 777 comes out. Hopefully, cross my fingers. It's about as best as I can do. Yeah, today is Sunday morning, so we've got Monday. And I mean, I guess if you want to say 2 days, I'm going to say 1. All right, aircraft is loaded. We can send this on over to the CDU. Am I excited?
Ground cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Fueling has been
Yes.
completed.
Yes, I am.
Roger.
All right. Fuel is in there. And our fuel prediction looks good. Over to performance. I have been watching some videos of the good streamers, good YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. They got the non-disclosure agreement dropped, so they've been flying it around. I'm a little jealous. And we'll go PAX on. Calculate. Flaps 2, flex 52. All that looks good, but I forgot I didn't send it to the CDU. Yeah, there we go. 134, 141, 141, flex 52, flaps 2. All that looks good to go. I just can't figure out why they keep on opening my back doors. But I'm not going to worry about that too much,
Cockpit to ground.
as long as they close when we are ready. Tell the ground crew we're going to start our APU.
Go ahead. Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now.
We're waiting for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you to begin pushback.
15 left.
Roger.
3,
Go
4. Okay, 2.
We're starting the APU. Please stand by as we'll be disconnecting from ground power shortly.
Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward.
Roger. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and a total number of souls.
Thrust
not including yourself,
reduction
here.
9850.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Are you ready
Okay,
for the
great.
departure
You
brief?
can close the
Go
doors
ahead.
whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
the newest weather
Okay,
shows
I'll
good
let the crew
conditions.
know, and
We'll
we'll
plan
get
to
closed
push
up
and
as soon
start
as we
for a
can.
2-engine taxi. There are no hot
All
spots
stations,
along our
please
taxi
close
route.
doors.
It will be a left seat takeoff. And
Seatbelts
no need for
can
radar
come
today.
on.
We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Our top threat will be terrain. Any
Come on,
questions?
Flappy Flap.
No
Flappy
questions.
Flap is open.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Start. So I did download SimFx Immersion for the 320. It's got a whole bunch of stuff, and it looks really good. Contrails, engine chine vortices, condensation, heat blur. For some reason, the heat blur on the APU I can't really see. Hot brakes, St. Elmo's fire, wastewater drain, and a whole bunch of stuff. $15, as long as you have SimFx installed. You can get the A320 add-on for $15. It works on Phoenix, fly-by-wire, INI, Asobo, LVFR. It works on all those Airbus A320s. Not that we have enough. Can never have enough.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect ground power.
Roger. Stand by.
All right, we can close these guys.
Ground power has been disconnected.
Roger.
Go ahead and turn my APU bleed on. I'm pretty sure we're ready. Let's go ahead and close these. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
23,850 pounds.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Baro ref.
1027 set.
1027 set. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Put
complete.
11,000 on there. And that's our tug. Beacon comes on.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi guys, here
Just
is
a
the
reminder,
load sheet
you're
for
using
you.
software to track your virtual
Thank
airline
you.
flights. You might want to start
No
it now if
problem.
you haven't
Have
already.
a safe flight.
We're ready to disconnect.
Thanks very much for your help. Pin straight ahead. and
Eldorado
we'll see you again
ground.
soon.
Avianca 146 ready for push and start. Oops.
Cabin crew, arm the doors, please.
Eldorado ground. Avianca 146 ready for push and start.
Avianca 146, El Dorado ground, pushback approved. Face northeast.
Push approved. Face northeast. Avianca 146. Okay, brakes off. Locked. And let's go ahead and get this started. Looks like I want to go to co-pilot's side.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Released.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Flexing 52 degrees.
V1, 1, 3, 4, VR, 1, 4, 1, V2, 1, 4, 1, flex temp, 5, 2 degrees. Windows,
Closed.
beacon,
On.
before start checklist completed.
Start sequence is 1 then 2. Starting engine 1.
Okay,
Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Clasp the tapes around your waist. Click together.
I'm gonna blow my nose real quick while we do this.
okay.
Clear our messages out. Okay. Like 2 good engine starts. After start checklist.
Anti-ice,
Off.
ECAM status,
Checked.
pitch trim,
0.2% set.
rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Eldorado ground. Avianca 146 request taxi.
Avianca 146, runway 1 for left taxi via Bravo, Alpha.
Bravo Alpha 14 left.
Hi,
Avianca
Captain.
146.
The cabin is secured for takeoff.
Thanks.
Let me know when we're ready to take off, and I'll
Clear
get
left
you
side.
seated and secured.
Clear right side.
Will do.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder. Now it looks like my brakes aren't gonna work. Nice. 737. Making a trap landing. All right. Clear for departure. Oh. Clear for departure.
Aircraft calling. Did not copy.
Yeah, that was my bad. Don't worry about it.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Approaching. 1-4 left.
All stations, seats for takeoff, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, because this
On
is a nighttime
runway.
flight, for safety purposes, I
1-4
have dimmed the cabin
left.
lights for takeoff. This is a completely normal procedure, and they will be turned
Line
on
up
once
checklist.
we've completed our departure.
Takeoff runway.
Thank you.
14 left confirmed.
Runway 14 left confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Takeoff.
Check.
Mainflex SRS runway. It's okay.
Thrust set 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
You're up. There's that condensation for you.
Avianca 146. Reset transponder. Squawk 0434.
Squawk 0434, Avianca 146. I don't even think I'm at 1,000, so I'm gonna get deduct points for that.
Avianca 146. Contact Bogota departure 121.3.
121.3, Avianca 146.
Negative. Bogota departure on 121.3.
Bogota departure on 121.3, Avianca 146. Bogota departure, Avianca 146, climbing 11,000 for 13,000.
Avianca 146. Bogota departure. Identified. Climb to 18,000 feet.
Climbing 18,000 feet, Avianca 146. All right, flaps coming up.
Cabin crew, you're free to resume duties.
All aircraft be advised information Foxtrot now current, QNH 1027.
Clear right nav.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn the autopilot on. So I was shooting a video yesterday and I was going through all the stuff that I knew, announcements and whatnot, and now I made a list, but it was...
Avianca 146, contact Bogota Center 128.6.
128.6, Avianca 146. Bogota Center, Avianca 146, 156 for 18,000.
Avianca 146, Bogota Center. Good evening. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 360.
Up to 360, Avianca 146. And it was funny because I was going over everything and I refreshed the TFDI page and I didn't see anything. And then, like, as soon as the video was over, I'd landed, shut down everything, and I decided I wasn't gonna post that video. It wasn't the best landing I've ever had. I still got pretty high points on my FS flights, but it was very windy. Did a manual, no auto thrust. So, anyways, I got an announcement through the Discord saying that they had a release date. So,
Standard cross-check. Passing flight level 181.
let's see here. So, TFDI, MD-11, it's coming out July 2nd. 1 week after the 777. So expect videos on that. I'm excited for that. Of course, I'm more excited for the 777 just because that's my favorite airplane. But this is also going to be an excellent add-on for your sim. What else? Bluebird. I caught the Bluebird live announcement on Friday. So 757 looks great. It's probably going to be the end of the year before it comes out, maybe even into next year. They're not setting a date. They're focusing on their quality and how great they're going to make this aircraft. I've already talked about it in previous videos. It's going to be spectacular. And then they also showed a new trailer for that, some screenshots for that. It's looking great. Definitely going to be study level, if not even higher than study level. I don't know what you want to call that, but just exceptional aircraft. They also talked about their 767, showed some renderings of that. It looks great. Sounds like they're doing really good. They're doing well enough on the 757 that they can shift some people over to the 76. 76, it's going to be a 200 and 300, but they're going to be separate. And I think all three engine variants, GE, Pratt & Whitney, and the RB211. So they also surprise announced that they're coming out with a 787. And some people in the community want to disagree with that. I think it's great because we don't have a 787. I'm gonna just put that out there. I do not want to fly any 787 that's out there right now. It's okay. It looks okay, but it's not good enough for me. Whether it be the Kuro, the Horizon, a Sobo, I feel like I'm forgetting one. There's so many 787s out there, but it's built on the Asobo. So it's not a ground up 787, and Bluebird is gonna hit it out of the park with this. I know they are, and what they mentioned towards the end, they're here to stay. I would say that they're right even keeled with Phoenix, with PMDG. Their stuff looks awesome, and I can't wait. So got that. What else? The Airsoft A330, they did publish something on Friday. It's coming along. That's about it, I think. It looks good. They're making progress. No release date though. So that's it for that. What else? Navigraph did a TED Talk. They're bringing VATSIM to Navigraph, so you can see everybody on VATSIM within Navigraph, and that's a pretty cool feature. MSFS did some announcements, of course. MSFS 2024. You're going to be able to walk around, do walk-arounds for the aircraft, just walk on the tarmac, do whatever you want. And they also have a built-in flight planning tool. Whether or not I'm going to use it, I don't know. I'll probably still use SimBrief. I'll toy around with it, but I don't know if it's going to be as good as SimBrief and Navigraph. Pretty smooth flight, so we'll go ahead and turn our seatbelts off. Seatbelts off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What else?
we will be starting the
A big thing that I'm excited about is WinWing. They've come out with more products for their A320, and they announced some 737 stuff. So this is the Ursa Minor joystick
However, you are reminded that
for Airbus.
remain seated with your belt.
And I think, don't quote me, I think it's got vibration built into it.
Thank you.
Kind of looked like it did when you go down to their updates and whatnot. Son of a... Oh, jeez. All right, let's close out a Sim Toolkit for a second. Still climbing, that's good. All right. So they've come out with some new joysticks for DCS that does have haptic feedback. But this timeline, vibration motor adaptation schedule. It says the Ursa Minor airline joystick has been adapted to support MSFS 2020 vibration functionality. So that tells me that this stick has vibration built in. So that's exciting for $84. You know, WinWing is knocking it out of the park right now. Airbus products. Of course, they've got their MCP or MIP. They've also added on EFIS. So left and right EFIS panels, $85. That'll complement your MIP. They also have a CDU coming out for $130. Do you guys hear me? $130 for a CDU. I was gonna buy one for like $800. So that looks awesome. Also have a transponder panel, TBD on the price, and an audio control panel. That's all for the Airbus line. Now moving on, my favorite part, they have a 737 MCP. Boom, that is what I've been looking for. And before now, you were paying like thousands. $130 for MCP for a 737. That is exciting. Not only that, they also have a 737 CDU. $130.
We are about to serve our hot
This is what I want.
Make sure your tray table is in the down position.
I want you,
Any items from the aisle, thank you.
and I want you. I like the 737 CDUs and mode control panels better. And they also have EFIS for $80. So, WinWing for the win. What else do we got? Oh, we got some thunderstorms. Okay. Are we gonna get some St. Elmo's fire? It just seems like really exciting stuff are finally hitting the shelves. I've got 2 long hauls coming, well, 3 long hauls coming if you count the 330. Navigraph stuff. Well, okay. So we got the 777, 757, 767, 787 from Bluebird. We've got the MD-11 from TFDI. We've got the Airsoft A330. And if you want to count the 200 from PMDG coming out, or the Freighter, it's 8 new long hauls. Study level. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. But that's enough of me talking. I'm gonna go ahead and switch her on over to a window. I think we'll go left window. Let's see, 14 maybe? I'm gonna 15. Do I have any lighting turned on? Alright, anyways. We'll see you guys later. I sent this picture to my family yesterday. I said, happy Saturday, this one should be easy. I usually send them screenshots and they try and guess where it is. And my aunt said, Texas? I don't know my airports. Where is it? Nevada, Kansas, or New Mexico? And then my sister came in and said, Den. So congratulations, sister. It is in fact Denver. Those runway layouts, you can't miss it.
Unless anything changes in the meantime,
All right,
you'll next hear from
back
me
to
around
the
the time
video.
we start our descent. So I'll leave you in the hands of our excellent cabin crew. Thanks very much.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are approaching our top of descent, about 35 miles to go. Just wanted to show you guys the contrails.
Avianca 146, CNAMER control, expect Sign 2 Golf, runway 12 right.
Expecting Sigma 2 Golf, runway 12 right, Avianca 146. Alright, so we gotta be between 22 and 20, it looks like. So go ahead and dial that down. Still peeling from Montana. I don't know if you guys can see that. I got a little burnt. Closer to the sun, you know. And my self-loading cargo did quit on me, so just gonna manually work our passengers.
Heading 1,500 broken. 7000 overcast. Temperature 27. Dew point 27. Altimeter 29090. Landing runways 12 right, 12 left. Departing runway 12 right. Avianca 146. Transition level 195. Runway 12 right. Advise on initial ready for descent. You have information, Lima. Cancun Airport information, Lima.
1209 Zulu. Runway 12 right. Ready
Wind
for descent.
140
Avianca
at 7
146.
visibility 6. Avianca 146. Ceiling 1,500 broken. 7000 overcast. Temperature 27. Dew point 27. Altimeter 29090. Landing runways 12 right, 12 left. Departing runway 12 right. Transition level 195. Avianca 146. Descent flight level 220. You have information, Lima. Cancun Airport information, Lima. 1209 Zulu. Wind 140 at 7 visibility 6. Light rain. Ceiling 1,500 broken. 7000 overcast. Temperature 27. Dew point 27. Altimeter 29990. Landing runways 12 right, 12 left. Departing...
Alright guys, we got information Lima. Alright, just setting my minimums. It's going to be 220 feet. I'm not exactly sure why the aircraft is doing what it's doing. Seems like I can't get a managed descent. Not that that's a huge deal. It's really not. I thought it was going to be more impressive than that. There we go, slowing down to 280. There we go. Or a little bit of brakes out. I have control.
You have control.
See here, 12 right, 11,483 feet. Take a look at our arrival performance. We're gonna go good medium. It said light rain. Landing weight 1372. 137. Now we'll go low auto brake.
Avianca 146. Descend to 19,000 feet. Altimeter 29990.
Down to 19,000, altimeter 2990, Avianca 146. For a little bit of drag out.
Avianca 146. Contact Merida Center
Clear our
125.2.
messages.
Bye-bye.
Over to 125.2, bye-bye. Merida Center, Avianca 146, flight level 205 for 19,000.
Avianca 146, Merida Center, radar contact. Avianca 146, descend to 15,000 feet.
Down to 15,000 feet, Avianca 146. It wants some drag. I'll give it drag. 2990.
3, 0, 2, 5, set, passing, 1, 8,100. Now.
Avianca 146, contact Cancun approach 124.2.
Cancun approach on 124.2, Avianca 146.
Negative, Cancun approach on 124.2.
Cancun approach on 124.2, Avianca 146. I'm dyslexic. Cancun approach, Avianca 146, 15,300 for 15.
Avianca 146, verify information Lima.
We have information Lima on board.
Avianca 146 Cancun approach, altimeter 2990, expect the ILS tree runway tree right with the FMS transition.
What? Expecting ILS 312 right with the FMS transition, Avianca 146.
Negative, altimeter 2990.
Altimeter 2990, Avianca 146. Why do you
Avianca
argue?
146, descend to 1,000 feet.
Down to 1,000 feet, Avianca 146. Need to go down to 220.
Avianca 146, descend to 7,000 feet.
Down to 7,000 feet, Avianca 146.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
God, my neck, man.
Avianca 146, descend to 5,000 feet.
Down to 5,000 feet, Avianca 146.
Avianca 146, descend to 2,000 feet.
Down to 2,000 feet, Avianca 146. Go ahead and go flaps 1. This is gonna be custom 3.
Radar altimeter alive.
Contrails.
Avianca 146, cleared direct Edmis. Cross Edmis at or above 2,036 feet. Cleared ILS tree runway tree right.
Cleared direct Edmis at or above 2,036 feet. Cleared ILS runway 12 right. Avianca 146. I think it's raining. Approach checklist.
Barrow rep.
2990 set.
2990 set. Seat belts.
On.
Minimum.
220 feet set.
Auto brake.
Low, armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
We have got localizer.
Avianca 146, contact Cancun Tower 118.6. Have a good day.
Over to 118.6, Avianca 146. Cancun Tower, Avianca 146, on final, runway 12 right.
Avianca 146, Cancun Tower, wind 140 at 7, runway 12 right, cleared to land.
One two right, cleared to land, Avianca 146.
No. Avianca 146, cleared to land, runway 12 right.
Cleared to land, runway 12 right, Avianca 146. Wipers on. That's too much. Wipers off. I regret it. All right. Landing checklist.
100 above. ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed. Minimums.
That is not my minimums.
$1,000.
1,000.
Approaching. 1, 2, right.
You guys sure visibility 6?
500. Four.
All right.
300.
I see approach lights.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decil. 70 knots.
Avianca 146, exit left at Alpha.
Left at Alpha, Avianca 146. All right, that was fun. Welcome to Cancun, everybody. I can't deal with that. That is way too annoying.
Avianca 146, contact ground 121.7.
121.7, Avianca 146. Parking spots.
This will be
about the cabin.
Cancun ground, Avianca 146, request taxi to the gate.
Thank you for flying with us today.
Avianca 146, welcome to Cancun Airport. Safe parking or advice if need assignment.
Just need a gate assignment, Avianca 146.
Avianca 146, say again gate number.
You can pick a gate for me, Avianca 146.
Avianca 146, gate 11 taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, gate 11, Avianca 146. Okay, taxi on, runway turn off, wing off. APU. Is available. And go ahead and shut down engine 2. Oh no. I didn't realize that throws me into reverse. I mean, I know I said that, but let's see. Aeropuerto. And we'll come in right around here.
Speaking of marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games.
Just don't see a line. I guess I should try and line up with the tug, eh?
All over the country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege. I'll be looking at the electronic game craze, which has not only fascinated the nation, which has created some interesting problems as well. Although it looked innocent enough, this machine turned out to have some unusual powers. It kept kids mesmerized for hours.
All right. That was a lot of fun. Actually had a good time. So we're gonna have to see what our next flight is going to be. Then turn on external power and turn off the beacon. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that flight. That was some fun weather coming in. I had a great time, so make sure to stick around, smash that like button, stick around for the replay, subscribe if you haven't, and love each other and love yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.